Welcome to the 2025-2026 reorganization meeting of the Harrison Board of Education. It is now called to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, we'll have a roll call of the trustees. Kelly Kozak.
Here.
Kelly Mulvoy Mangan.
Here.
Benjamin Blaustein. Robert C. Sullivan Jr. Jerome Valente. And trustees-elect Samantha Jaberga and Gabrielle Elfand. The first order of business is to appoint the district clerk. Do I have a motion to appoint the district clerk? Second? All in favor? So, Rachel, can you please do the oath?
Certainly can. Can you raise your right hand? I state your name.
I, Michelle DeCarlo,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of district clerk according to the best of my ability.
of district clerk to the best of my ability.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Oh.
And then, yes.
Those of you watching at home, if you don't know what's happening, this is the annual reorganization meeting where we swear in trustees-elect. The school board elects officers, and the superintendent is sworn in. Once the reorganization meeting is finished, we'll conclude that and we'll proceed to our business meeting. But if you're watching at home, it can be somewhat confusing.
We will now move to the swearing in of trustees-elect. Ms. Jaberga. If you raise your right hand, you could just read this.
Oh, I put on my glasses. I, Samantha Jaberga, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of board trustee according to the best of my ability.
Thank you. You could sign the oath.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. Ms. Elfand? You can raise your right hand and you can just read this.
I, Gabrielle Elfand, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the board trustee according to the best of my ability.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can also sign the oath book.
Something that I'd like to say. Okay. Good evening, everybody. I am truly honored and humbled to sit with you today as a newly elected member of the school board. Thank you sincerely for putting your trust in me. It is a responsibility that I do not take lightly. This community has given so much to my family. My children, one of whom is sitting right there, have received not just an education here, but a solid foundation, one built on care, opportunity, and the belief that every student matters. I'm deeply grateful for that, and it's part of what called me to sit on this board. I did not take the decision to join the school board lightly. It was a proposition that I pondered for months. What got me to yes is the emphasis that the district places on the notion that all means all. Every child in every classroom deserves to feel seen, supported, and empowered to reach his full potential, regardless of background, ability, or circumstance. I'm truly deeply grateful for the astounding work this board and leadership has done to date, and I am committed to working collaboratively with all of you going forward. Thank you again.
We're glad you answered the call, too.
The next order of business is to elect the board officers. May I have a nomination for board president?
I would like to nominate Kelly Kozak as president.
Are there any other nominees? Seeing none, do I have a motion to appoint Kelly Kozak as board president? Second? All in favor? Congratulations. May I have a nomination for board vice president?
Yes, I would like to nominate Kelly Mulvey as board vice president.
Are there any other nominees? Seeing none, do I have a motion to appoint Kelly Mulvoy Mangan as board vice president? Second? All in favor? Congratulations. We will now move to the swearing in of the board president and vice president. So we'll start with Kelly Kozak. So if you want to raise your right hand, you could just read this.
I, Kelly Kozak, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of board president according to the best of my ability.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You could sign that real quick. And now we'll do the board vice president.
Thank you.
You can raise your right hand. You can just read this one.
I, Kelly Mulvoy Mangan, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of board vice president according to the best of my ability.
Great, thank you. And we will just, next is Dr. Wool. We will swear him in as superintendent. No, we don't have to nominate you. Raise your right hand and just...
Ma'am. I, Louis N. Wool, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of superintendent of schools according to the best of my ability.
Thank you. I just
The
need to sign that.
24th time.
Oh, one more, you can apply.
Okay.
We are going to swear in Joe Cesare and Tim as treasurer and deputy treasurer tomorrow in the office, so we won't do that tonight. So at this time, the reorganization meeting of the Harrison Central School District is turned over to Kelly Kozak, board president.
Thank you, Michelle, and congratulations to all appointees this evening. And Gabby, we welcome you on board. Yes, and thank you for your time and dedication. And it's quite a journey, but it will be well served. At this time, I will take on consent the appointments and approvals unless anyone objects. Seeing none. Oh, yeah.
Michelle,
Don't
we
we-
still need we still need to vote on the appointment of the district treasurer, correct? Even if they're going to be sworn in tomorrow?
Yes,
I
we still need to
I think
vote.
we should still, yeah. So do 7.
Okay.
And can we just explain what we're voting on to the public? So these are all the annual appointments for all of the services that we engage in annually. So council, auditing services, this is a requirement by law, just so you know what we're doing. This is not a part of the regular business meeting, this is the reorganization meeting. So Back to you, Madam President.
Okay. So at this time, I will take on consent item 7, appointment of district treasurer, unless anyone objects. Seeing none, do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving on to 8, appointments and approvals. I will take on consent unless anyone objects. Seeing none. A, appointments of approvals. Do I have a motion to approve appointments and approvals? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 9, I will take on consent, stipend for the appointed positions noted above as follows. I will take on consent unless anyone objects. Do I have a motion to approve item 9?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving on to item 10, special education appointments. I will take on consent unless anyone objects. Do I have a motion to approve item 10?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving on to 11, I will take on consent other items unless anyone objects. Do I have a motion to approve other items?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving on to number 12, designation. Do I have a consent? I will take on consent unless anyone objects. Do I have a motion to approve item 12, designations?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving on to item 13, authorizations. Do I have a motion to take on consent unless anyone objects? Seeing none. Second?
Second.
Moving on to item 14, bonding of personnel. Do I have consent to take on?
You didn't vote on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we didn't just say,
No.
You got a motion and a
oh,
second, but
motion,
you need to
second. All
vote.
in favor? Sorry. Aye.
Aye.
Okay, moving on to 14, bonding of personnel. I will take on consent unless anyone objects. Seeing none, do I have a motion to approve bonding of personnel?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
At this time, do I have a motion to close the reorganizational meeting?
Motion.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, we are adjourned. Okay. Do I have a motion to open the Tuesday, July 8th, 2025 regular business meeting of the Harrison Central School District Board of Education?
Motion.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Michelle, would you please do a roll call?
Kelly Kozak.
Here.
Kelly Mulboy Mankin.
Here.
Benjamin Blaustein. Gabrielle Elton. Here. Samantha DeVerga.
Here.
Robert C. Sullivan Jr.
Here.
Jerome Blanchard.
Here.
The fire exits in the back and the front of the building.
Thank you, Michelle. At this time, do I have a motion to recess into executive session? We have a CSE and personnel matter to discuss.
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, we are recessed. Do I have a motion to reopen the July 8th, 2025 regular business meeting of the Harrison Central School District Board of Education? Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Michelle, would you please do a roll call?
Kelly Kozak.
Here.
Kelly Mulboy Mankin.
Here.
Benjamin Blaustein.
Here.
Gabrielle Elton. Here. Samantha DeVerga.
Here.
Robert C. Sullivan Jr.
Here.
Jerome Blanchard.
Here.
Please note the fire exits in the front and the back of the room.
Thank you, Michelle. I have one set of minutes from the June 11th, 2025 business meeting. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes? Second? Questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. Okay, moving on to the president's update. I will keep it brief. And I know I said this earlier, but to anyone in the community that wasn't present for part of the reorg, I just want to welcome Gabby Elfand, who we are thrilled to have. And I just want to thank you for your time and dedication and willingness to take on and to serve as a trustee. And just to give you guys a little bit of a background, Gabby has been a community member here since 2014, and she has 3 children in the district, a son at Harrison Ave and 2 daughters, a rising 6th grader and 8th grader at Lewis M. Klein Middle School. And she's been an active participant not only in the PTA, but PT Council, the Citizens Budget Advisory Committee, and has already made a very meaningful impact on the district and the community at large. And we're just very grateful for your continued commitment to Harrison. And I really look forward, and I know I speak on behalf of the entire board, but to the work that we will accomplish together in the years ahead. So thank you. And Samantha, we thank you for your continued support and taking on another term here as a trustee and for the next 3 years. And we look forward to your partnership. And I think that you being an active participant and the committee chair for our policy committee, I think you have
I am not ready for my
Your close-up?
for my close-up. I am ready for it.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Great.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, the policy committee recently met to discuss a new policy, 7316, student use of internet-enabled devices during the school day, which is required by a recently enacted law meant to significantly limit students' use of internet-connected devices, including limiting students' cell phone use during the school day. The district has crafted a policy that complies with this law while also emphasizing the importance of teaching students how to use technology safely and responsibly. As required by law, the district sought input on this policy from student government of the rising senior class, parent representatives from PT Council, and our employee group. The board is adopting this policy with a single reading tonight to comply with the August 1st deadline required by law. This policy will be sent to all parents prior to the start of the new school year. The board will also conduct a first reading of revised policies from the 1000 series related to bylaws. These policies are available for public review on the Board of Education webpage under meeting agendas. Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha. At this time, if any member of the public would like to address the board, you may do so by approaching the podium, and just please state your first and last name. But it does not appear that we have any public participation this evening. Dr. Will, do you have an update?
I do. I'll be brief. First of all, for anyone who attended our 6 graduations, thank you. Great experiences. Our principals did a great job. If you haven't seen the high school graduation, I suggest you watch it. One of the student speakers was really exceptionally honest, moved the room. I think he started out by saying, I wasn't supposed to be here. It's a unique story of how our high school helps kids be the best version of themselves. Very proud of that, so watch it. I like when people say you're on vacation. It makes us all laugh. We have professional development going on since the day school closed. We're very excited. We'll be having some in this room tomorrow. Dr. Ludwig hasn't slowed down. Although hiring's not complete, it's getting close. We have a few critical vacancies. I also want to make a couple of announcements. You know that Mrs. Himes has retired, and we appointed a new principal, Antonia Simeo, who we're very excited about. But I'm also equally excited to share that one of our most respected and veteran school leaders, Stephanie Goldman, who has spent her career as a teacher, instructional coach, and assistant principal at the Parsons Memorial School, has agreed to go over and assume the role of assistant principal at the Harrison Avenue School. I met with both faculties, and obviously the Parsons faculty is sad, but the Harrison Avenue faculty is delighted, and Brian and Mark Woodard are carefully now looking for a replacement for Stephanie. And the reason I made that decision is I have every confidence that Mrs. Sameo will do a great job, but Mr. Woodard is a veteran principal, and he is much more able to manage with a person who's learning the operations of an elementary school. So we thought that this was a good move, and we're very excited about Stephanie's willingness. Also very proud of her because she saw the need and decided to endure the difficult decision of leaving the place where you've been your whole career. So thank you, Stephanie. I want to just talk briefly, too, about all the work going on in our district, because I get lots of questions, many things going on. I want to commend Tim. He's had a very hard and busy summer dealing with architects, construction managers. Also want to congratulate our business office, and Tim in particular. We received our AAA rating again, which is a tremendous feat and a credit to great management, which will save this community money. It'll also allow us to stretch our dollars even further. When we talk about excellent management, we're talking about all aspects of the organization, and the three people sitting over there at that table are incredibly effective at what they do, and they make so much happen. It makes me very proud. It should make you very confident of who's leading this organization. So if you're at the high school, you're going to see big piles of rock. We did hit some rock up there. We are closing out, though, that project. Hopefully it'll be done by late August or early September. We'll have a new turf field in place with bleachers and a media tower. It's going to be a great facility. It'll accommodate baseball and soccer. Looking forward to it. Also, the addition at the high school, the classroom addition, is already underway. The footings and part of the foundation has already been poured. That will probably be not able to be occupied until November or December. The Parsons Memorial School, I visited it today, and I've had a dream of giving that school a lobby for 15 years, and I walked in today and I didn't walk into a wall. I saw a big open space, and just want to say how excited I am and commend our own maintenance crew, as well as some of our outside contractors. But our maintenance crew has done a magnificent job, and Mr. Sullivan, I can't wait to see the finished third floor. I know that's been a dream of yours now for 15 years. We're going to walk through it, but that's just about ready to be opened. All of that was primarily done in-house, and can't say enough about our maintenance crew. If you could walk outside this building, you'll see a new surfacing going on in the exterior, also being done by our maintenance crew. We're finishing the exterior of the building that they built. Harrison Avenue, I was over there today. The old main office is completely demolished, and the new main office, soon to be, which used to be the phase program, is completely demolished. So we are in process of doing lots of things. The Purchase Elementary School has started to pour the footings for their foundation. So other than that, there's not much going on in our buildings. I think we're running 40 courses this summer, and our student courses have already begun, and yesterday was the first day of the high school summer school program. So when you see us walking around and you say, I didn't know you have the summer off, you would be right, because we do not have the summer off. So that's our good news. It is really all good news. I spent 2 days with my leadership team. We had a visit from some of our board members, but what was most powerful was we had some exiting seniors come in and in very powerful ways share their experiences with us in the schools. And if you're a teacher in this school, you should be really proud. The things they said about teachers were quite profound, and their willingness to be vulnerable with us was extraordinary. We are giving kids the voice they need to be successful human beings. So hats off to us. Back to you, Madam President.
Thank you. Okay, moving on to the personnel report. I will take on consent unless anyone objects. Seeing none, A, certificated personnel, 1, termination, 2, resignation, 3, regular appointment, SED clearance received, 4, temporary appointment, SED clearance received, 5, leave of absence without pay, 6, change of status, 7, rescind appointment, B, non-certificated personnel, 1, termination, 2, resignation, 3, temporary appointment, SED clearance received, C, other, 1, student teacher, SED clearance received, to contracted service provider. Do I have a motion to approve the personnel report?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Questions or comments?
I'll wait till
Congrat-
after the vote.
Yeah, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations.
And we are congratulating Shelby Traub, who is a teacher here in Harrison, has done a phenomenal job as a co-teacher at the high school and also ran our therapeutic support program at the high school, and has agreed, and we're so delighted that she has, to take on the role vacated by Mrs. Simeo. She will be the secondary supervisor of special education. And the good news is that Shelby doesn't have to learn our values, she lives them every day. So we're so proud of you, thank you. And if you want to say something, you certainly can. You don't have to.
I just wanted to say thank you.
You better go to the mic or Andy will yell at me. And I don't want to be yelled at.
Is that good?
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you so much. You know, I have grown so much as a teacher here, and special education has been my home, and I am really honored and humbled to serve the district in this role. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Shelby. And thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
out on a summer night. Now go home and make your husband something nice. He came and rescued you from a flat tire.
Yeah, you don't have to wait.
You don't have to wait, really. Yeah, definitely go home.
Have a wonderful
good
night.
We appreciate
Thank
you being
you.
here. Take care.
Thank you. Moving on to the administrative report, I will take on consent items A through L unless anyone objects. Seeing none, do I have a motion to approve the administrative report?
Motion.
Second? Questions or comments? I would just like to give a thank you for the many generous donations, All Saints Church, to the HEF Foundation for the grant for Skate in School, as well as the grant for Molding for Design. Big thank you to the Preston PTA, as well as the Harrison Ave Japanese Committee. All in favor? Aye. Moving on to Finance and Facilities Report, I will take on consent items A through Q unless anyone objects. Seeing none, do I have a motion to approve the Finance and Facilities Report?
Motion.
Second? Questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. Our next regularly scheduled business meeting will take place on July 30th, 2025, 7 p.m. here at Lewis M. Klein Middle School. Oh, did I miss something? What?
August 13th. August 13th.
Oh, thank you. Okay, our next regularly scheduled business meeting will take place on August 13th. Sorry about that. 7 p.m. here at Lewis M. Klein Middle School. Do I have a motion to close the business meeting?
Motion.
Second? All in favor? Aye. We are adjourned. Have a wonderful evening.